Peace to you. Thank you for joining me again on my YouTube channel. I appreciate you guys for coming back. Today I just got a quick message. I hope you're doing well. First of all, though, I hope you're healthy. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope you taking care of your boundaries. I hope you got, people treating you well and blessing you and wishing you well and just creating, positive memories with you. So without further ado though, I got this quick message because I was posting something the other day and I said I wanted to make a quick video on my YouTube channel just to put the message out there and also to just keep track of messages like this that come through so that I can look back on it and someone else can stroll across it and catch the word. So I wrote it right here on my computer and I'm gonna read it so that I can explain the video. So it says, once you start consciously co-creating with the universe, things get worse before they get better. Once you start consciously co-creating with the universe, things get better before they get worse. So it's like right now I feel like we're all really seeing what we can become, and we're seeing like new things around us, and we are ready to experience these things, and we have been exposed to like our own toxic behaviors, in a sense. And it's like now we see, what we need to clean up, and we're even like aware of what it is we're ready to bring in. It's like, I'm done acting this way, I'm done not having this, I'm done accepting this. I'm ready for this, in my relationship. I'm ready to have this now in my job. I'm ready to have this amount of money in my bank account. I'm ready to have this type of place. I'm ready to have this type of self-worth. I'm ready to have this amount of confidence in myself. We're all now starting to get over this healing path and now coming into this moment of like seeing what it is we want, And this is why I wrote that quote that once you start consciously co-creating, once you start really owning up to your shadow work and the things that you've done, or just the things that you have accepted, and you start to change, how you want to experience those things, you start consciously co-creating with the universe, right? And I said things get worse before they get better. And that may sound negative to some people, but in all actuality, I want to break it down because things get better before they get worse, right? And I'm saying this because I feel like a lot of things, when you are in that moment of wanting, more for yourself or wanting better, there's a shift that has to happen. There's a transformation that has to occur on an internal level, right? Before it can be manifested into the physical realm, right? So I also wrote, old beliefs and outdated thought patterns have to be removed and reprogrammed. This can make your outer reality look dark, but keep the faith, like the caterpillar who turns into the butterfly, or my favorite, the snake who sheds his old skin and rises from the ashes as the phoenix. So that's the whole message right there, really, and I can end the video.
Boy, if you don't get...
But I just wanted to really say that because it's like you are going from this moment, and this message is for those people who I want to stay strong and not give up. And realize that you are becoming the butterfly. You are about to rise like that phoenix, because when you are when you're that caterpillar, or when you're that snake shedding its old skin, or when you're at that moment and you're in a place of your growth and you're realizing that you're done with that old pattern, that old energy, that old lifestyle, that old thought form, that old belief system, right? When you realize that you're done with that, life starts to change. And a lot of times it gets worse before it gets better because there's a reprogramming that has to happen. There's thought patterns that have to be removed so that you can start to really see things more clearly, and you can put actually new thoughts in there and new belief systems that actually support how your lifestyle is going to be when you're that butterfly, you know, when you're that phoenix, because you can't go there thinking like the caterpillar when you're the whole butterfly now, because it's just not gonna work. You can't be the snake thinking you're the phoenix, or you can't be the phoenix thinking you're the snake, because it's just not gonna work. So there's a lot of reprogramming that has to happen, right? And like I said, these things are outdated though. These things are outdated. So it's not a bad thing, you know. You keep that in mind through the transformation. While you're in the cocoon, so to speak, or while you're shedding and rubbing against the rocks like the snakes are, just metaphorically. You just want to really keep that faith, you know, and realize that you're transforming like old patterns. You may be even breaking generational curses that have never been broken before. And so the pressure, you know, of that transformation is going to be great. But no pain, no gain, right? No pain, no gain. Like it's an old song that says that, because that's true. You know, you have to realize that that's just how it is kind of in this 3D reality, you know. In order for us to get to higher levels of consciousness, there's sacrifices. And when I say sacrifices, you know, that comes with your old lifestyle, your old habits, your old routine, that old job, that old relationship, that old way of thinking, that old friend group. It comes with a lot of sacrifices, right? Because you cannot be at your full potential if you allow yourself to stay the same. And it's not saying that you're getting rid of things as if things are below you or not for you. It's just the cycle of life. I don't even think it's something to look at like that. It's simply evolving and growing, and that's it, you know. So that's the main message. I'm not gonna make this video long at all. I got a bunch of other videos coming. Look for a chakra video that's gonna be basically going further into depth to this, because I want to talk about how when you're healing the root chakra, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye, and the crown. I want to talk about the shifts that happen, you know, because that's similar to why I even got this quote. Because when you start healing like your root chakra and stuff, things start shifting. You know, your root chakra is your security, you know, and you may come from this lack mentality, or you may have this poor self-image of yourself. And when you start develop that confidence for the first time, or when you start really getting rid of those lack mindsets, your reality is gonna shift, and you may lose jobs, you know, that don't serve you no more. You may experience certain digestive or health issues or health deficiencies, you know, in order to detox, you know. So it's things like that that I want to get deeper into the details. But this one, I just wanted to be brief and get the message out there. I also I'm gonna have a very in-depth video coming out about the way I'm gonna be reading my natal charts. I've really got like some huge downloads about how I want to go about my readings when I'm doing my readings for people. But I decided I wanted to kind of make a YouTube video that kind of laid out the foundation of how I'm going to be doing it, so that way people can kind of get an idea of what they're going to be getting, you know, when they are paying for my natal readings. So yeah, without further ado, I appreciate you guys if you made it this far for listening to my video. I love you. You have a good day. Peace.